We are here from the hill capital of Sri Lanka, Kandy. The first match here in Kandy of the Schools Rugby League 2026. This edition is going to be one to watch, as we have seen some upsets, some underdog stories and some favourites as well. And today we are here at Nittawela grounds to bring you live action from the Kingswood College versus Zahira College. The Zahira Tankers travelling all the way from Maradana to foreign territory to face the boys from Randall Hills here. It's been 2 days of entertaining rugby, Thursday, the Friday, and today also Saturday. We have two matches down here at Nittawela, and as well as the Papare Trinity College Rugby Stadium, where Trinity will be facing off the newcomers Lumbini, and we also have tomorrow two matches as well. As you can see, the group 1A consists of Trinity, Sipathana, DS, Sri Sumangala, St. Anthony's College, Kandy and Lumbini College. That group is off to a flyer by DS Senanayaka, losing out to Sri Sumangala College yesterday, 28 points to 26. And Wesley, St. Peter's, the Josephians, Ananda, Mahanam College and Prince of Wales also have an interesting group there, where the Josephians will be facing out their arch rivals, the Peterites, next week, the 2nd May at St. Peter's College grounds for the Shield and for All Pride as well. And in my opinion, the toughest group of all, Royal College, the Thomians losing out to the Thurstonites yesterday, and Kingswood College and Zahira College, with Thurston giving a good challenge this year, and Science College, the Giant Killers as well. Joining me in the combox here in Nittawela is Yusuf. Yusuf, good evening.
Good evening, Bhishma. Indeed, a very exciting setup we have today. And here we have the fixtures and the results of the very first week of the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2026, which started last Thursday. Wesley beat Prince of Wales, basically trumped them 69-12. St. Peter's had no mercy towards Mahanama, beat them 67-0. Ananda lost to Joseph's College 41-19. Sri Sumangala just beating DS Senanayaka in a major upset at the very beginning of the tournament. We have Thurston College again, another upset, beat St. Thomas's, and we have today another game going on at Palekale. Lumbini facing off Trinity, and this match, and then we have Isipathana facing St. Anthony's and Royal facing Science College tomorrow.
There's quite some interesting results. Here's the points from the last year's table. Trinity College winning after 35 years the Schools Rugby Championship, and Wesley College just losing out after losing to Trinity College last year at Palekale. And with their plate segment, DSNI College winning that, with the Josephians coming in second, and Kingswood here was placed third in the last year's plate segment. And we also have the bowl segment, St. Anthony's College and Mahanama College finishing first and second respectively. So this year as well we have the same faces, plate segment, bowl segment and a cup segment as well, but right now we are focused on the group stages that will be deciding who will be going to which. And here is the highlights of the knockout stages we had, the knockout tournament we had, which ended just a few weeks ago. Trinity College, Kandy bringing back glory to the hill country capital, where they will also be facing Lumbini College down at Palekale. That also brought to you by Sri Lanka's #1 channel, ThePapare. We will be heading for a short commercial break, and on the other side we will be having more action between these two sides. Trinity College, Kingswood College facing off Zahira College here at Nittawela.
Abans fridge kiyanne Abans fridge kiyanne Bawlata harima fridge එකක් Abans family එකට හරියන අපේ රටේ fridge එක.
Let's KFC. Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Every modern office needs sophistication.
cutting-edge precision, and seamless support. Vantage for the modern professional. Experience what it means to have true peace of mind with NDB credit cards. NDB credit cards, the advantage in your wallet.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
For passion, a competitive spirit is for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right, real energy.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Experience what it means to have true peace of mind with NDB credit cards. NDB credit cards, the advantage in your wallet.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
LG Dual Cool Inverter Biosamanayantra 70ක් දක්වා විදුලි ඉතිරි කරමින් රුපියල් 2,19,990ක් වැනි අදහකට නායක තීමනාවකට අභාන්සුවීම පමණයි.
ඒ තමයි කොට්මලේ ෆැක්ටරි කිරි බටර් චීස් යෝගට් අයිස්ක්‍රීම් එහෙම හදන විදිය.
අපේ රටේ කිරිවලින් හදන පෝෂණය පිරි අපේම කොත්මලේ අපේ රටේ පෝෂණය.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සාතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Kitchen එක අපාස් කරන්නේ දැන් වයිෆුත් හැපි එකේ ඉන්නේ. වයිෆ් හැපි කරන්න කිචන් එක අපාස් කරන්න.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
ඒ තමයි කොට්මලේ ෆැක්ටරි කිරි බටර් චීස් යෝගට් අයිස්ක්‍රීම් එහෙම හදන විදිය.
අපේ රටේ කිරිවලින් හදන පෝෂණය පිරි අපේම කොත්මලේ අපේ රටේ පෝෂණය.
Experience what it means to have true peace of mind with NDB credit cards. NDB credit cards, the advantage in your wallet.
දවසම refresh වෙන්න train එකට go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
වාජ්‍ය සේවක ඔබට විශේෂී දීමනාවක් ඕනෑම ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් එකක් මාස 12න් ටික ගෙවන්න ගන්න. අවම මූලික ගෙවීම රුපියල් 6,550 සිට ඔබ ළඟම බාන්ස් එකට යන්න.
වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
ඒ තමයි කොට්මලේ ෆැක්ටරි කිරි බටර් චීස් යෝගට් අයිස්ක්‍රීම් එහෙම හදන විදිය.
අපේ රටේ කිරිවලින් හදන පෝෂණය පිරි අපේම කොත්මලේ අපේ රටේ පෝෂණය.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima කොටිලි fun තමයි.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima කොටිලි fun තමයි.
හඳුන්වා දෙන Keys Crest Ultimate Crispy Chicken Experience එක. Crunchy කටගැස්මකට Crispy Chicken Thai, Spicy Vibe එකට Spicy Crispy Chicken Strip, share කරන් කන්න Crispy Chicken Popcorn, රස ඩබල් කරන barbecue sauce සමග Keys Crest Ultimate Crispy Chicken Experience එක.
එයාව හැල්ල බලන්න ක්ලාස් එකට go.
Black Knight Go Pocket Perfume.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. On your screens are the Zahira tankers getting ready to show their worth here in the Dialog Schools Rugby League. And on the other side of the pitch are the lads from Randall here in their home turf. The match officials today, the man in charge is referee Jeevaka Fonseca, Hasanta Veranga and Amir Raj Karuna to support him in the two touch lines.
No doubt, a very tight encounter. It's going to be two teams that are in very good form, especially Kingswood College coming after a very close game against St. Joseph's at the just concluded President's Trophy, and Zahira College coming up to the quarterfinals, losing only to Trinity, the reigning champions of the President's Trophy, as well as the Dialog Schools Rugby League. As we are all set here for a nail biter at Nittawela. Kingswood led by Sachinta Nimesh, and we have Zahira led by Hakim Chunchi.
Yes, Zahira also beating much fancied DS Nayaka in their pre-quarterfinals and then giving a close, tight challenge. Maybe the only team that gave a pretty good challenge to the champions, Trinity College. And we have on your screen Shamit Safraz, the winger, getting ready to kick off proceedings here down at Nittawela. Amazing venue for rugby today, and we also have amazing weather as well. And referee blows the whistle, and we are underway here at Nittawela. Straight into the hands of Afam, and into touch. Zahira will be giving Kingswood the first line out of the game. Kingswood choosing to go deep with the first kickoff. Landing into the scrum half. Abdin's hands. And the kickers clearing and gaining some good distance. But the line out stolen this time. Knock on, says referee Rajakaruna in the far touch line by the Kingswoodians. So the ball will go in Zahira College's way. So the first unforced error coming from Kingswood College. How vital will that be in these opening stages, as the first line out of the game is squandered by the boys from Randall Hills.
And there we go. We have the first gold scrum of today's game. The third day of the Dialog Schools Rugby League. Gotta say, for the visitors coming from Colombo, they have a very good crowd that has showed up today as well. The ball has been fed in. He takes it into contact. Zahira Ruck has been formed promptly. Passes it on to the big forward. Some ground covered from Zahira. Takes it into contact. Man down. Zahira still with the ball and on their feet. They'll try to work the line left to right. Put to boot now. Is that straight into the hands? Yes, into the hands of Kingswood. Number 15, runner Veera. He'll put it to boot. Returns the favour to Zahira. Zahira front has the ball. Takes it into good contact after covering some good ground. Zahira have a great opportunity here. They look to work it from left to right. Takes it into contact once again.
Zahirians playing quick forward rugby, using the back door as well. The forwards playing like some backs here. The flankers of Zahira. Abdin gathers his troop. Tackled well by the Kingswoodians. Ball is loose there, but knocked on by the red shirts. Is the call from referee Jivaka Fonseca. The Zahirians being coached by Radhika Hettiarachi, former national player, and we can see that fast backline progression has been taught by him. And the red jerseys, the Kingswoodians, being coached by formerly known as Castro, Ananda Kasturachi, a famous name here in Kandy. So both coaches must have studied both teams and given the weak points and the loopholes to target to get over the whitewash for both teams. But Abdin with the put in, and Samat gives a good overload to Abdin again, but tackled well by Asmi there. The ball is loose, given out to Fernando on the left touchline, but that's going to be a not releasing from the Kingswood player. And danger time for Zahira as Kingswood enter their 22.
Nice little piece of run by Fernando there. Ball was loose, saw the opportunity. Fernando pounced on it and made a really good run there. Fended off one defender, two, and the third attempt is when he falls. But then again, Kingswood still got the upper hand and their ball is in their 22. Danger zone, Zahira in.
Tulaj Fernando, a good run there and good series of offloads. From what I've heard, Kingswood are playing the offload game here. Kingswood just losing out to St. Joseph's in the pre-quarter final. Josephians coming from 0 points to 17 down to win that game. 20 points to 17 with extra time. And Harith Hettiarachi, the hooker for Kingswood College, will be looking to get his first line out, as the previous line out was squandered by Zahira. So attacking opportunity for the Randall boys. And safe from the hands of Marasinga. Maul is being formed. Has it been brought down? Yes, legally says the referee. Himalka Hevage gathering his forwards. Marasinga joining into the party. This time Tushan Madugalla is at the back of it. Kingswood using the pick and go game here. Well, from what we've seen from yesterday's games as well, the first team that scores has a major advantage, just like Ananda College, Sumangala College, St. Joseph's College, Sumangala College and Thurston College yesterday, scoring first and going on to win their respective games. Kingswood using their forwards. Tushan Madugalla coming again. But finally a penalty given away by the Tankers, and that's what the Kingswoodians just wanted. And Sachin Tanavisha fends off one, gives it to his wing 3 Dulaj Fernando. But brought back are the Kingswoodians. Pick and go there by Sanidu Athikari.
Talking about advantage in scoring first, Bhishma. Kingswood being the home side scoring first would really put them at an advantage. Is that going to be held up? It is held up. Unfortunately, they were so close there. But Kingswood will be playing advantage. The ball is still with them. Talking about scoring first, this will be a great start for them, especially being the home side today. That comes with its own perks as well.
Kingswood attacking the fringes and searching for that advantage. This time Adhikari taking the quick pick and go from the tap and go. Setting up a pick and go for the forwards here. And this first Amara back try goes in the way of Kingswood. That will be the number 8. Venusha Marasinga touching down for the first try of the game. Great stuff from Kingswood there. Playing according to the game plan, taking that short fringes, getting the advantage, using the penalty from the penalty advantage. Scoring just a little bit away from the sticks. Ashi Kazmi with an important conversion to come. And just on the right upright, ball bounces back. So conversion now successful. And the game will read 5 points to nil. And you can see there, Adhikari gained good meters. But Menusha Marasinga doing the rest, finishing the job that his fellow third rower started. And striking the first punch of the game, Zahira on the back foot here. Can they go a good swift reply? Zahirians, Yusuf, have been used to know their use their backs. We saw in the DS game as well. Hakim Chunchi, a name to look out for, marshalling his back line, scoring 2 tries there as well. So it's not foreign territory for these Zahira backs. It's an experienced coach as well.
A sort of a flat kick there from Zahira, and in return in favor puts it out. Kingswood, a line out in favor of Zahira very early on. It's going to be very crucial how these two sides take the line outs, the scrums cleanly, as in the end it's going to matter a lot when it all adds up. So far it hasn't been very clean from both the sides how they've taken line outs. So it'll be interesting to see how Zahira will do it this time.
Zahira opting for a 3-man line out, looking to go to the line. Shahib with the throw in, good collection. Number 8, Samat is there to collect from the line out. Good barging run there. Abdin at the back of it, gives it out to Shahib again, gives it out to Chunchi. Chunchi using his backs. But good tackle in there by Shashinta Navisha, targeting his man like a gunman, targeting his deer to make his kill. Ima Dinam this time tries to fend off one, gives an offload, goes into the hands. Not back, says referee Jivaka. Here are the Zahira forwards. Hassan Zain. Good barging run there. And the penalty for not releasing coming in the way of Zahira. And a chance to equalize with a line out. Or they have the 3 points up for grabs.
So with the ball, and just as you said, the way he marshaled the back row just to get that game done, it was very Zahira fans are now clearly getting vocal, getting behind their team to make sure that they go all the way they've come so far. into the opposition 22, and they just have to make sure that they make that extra ground as well.
Well, there's some quite, well, not quite, well, there are 3 rugby matches going on today. We had 4 yesterday in the Schools Rugby League segment. We had 2 from the Schools Rugby League, Trinity College facing of Lumbini at Palakale, here at Nittawela, Zahira and Kingswood, and we also have later on the evening the all-important, all-awaiting match, the New Zealand under 85 kilogram side facing of Sri Lanka Rugby today at Racecourse at 7 p.m. rather. So that's going to be one to watch there. And the next week, 3rd May, we will be having right at this fixture New Zealand under 85 facing their second match against the Sri Lanka Rugby side. And Chunchi going for that crossfield kick, but just going a little bit too much. But there was an advantage coming in the way of Zahira. So free go there. We've seen the Trinitians using that cross kick to the maximum during that knockout finals. So I'm pretty sure all the schools are keen to try that as well, because if they can do it, we also can do it. And Zahira with another opportunity here. They will be opting for the line out again, looking to use their mauls. Zahira forward coach Danushka Boteju, experienced campaigner as well. No stranger, 2 mauls. So Zahira will be looking to execute their mauls pitch perfect here. Rifnaz on the top of it. The maul is brought down legally. Zahira trying to go through the fringes, but the Kingswood defense is up to the mark. And Kingswood have they jumbled the tankers into touch, but the referee is consulting his side referee. So I'm pretty sure Yusuf, there is a hidden call there. Won't be allowed out supposedly. There will be an infringement.
It's a very good piece of defense, but just a little bit of concern for that man there. Number 8, Samad. Physio will have a look for a moment. Didn't look like a line out from the images though.
The briefing, don't get aggressive. Game make aggressive and bad. Mukut punching, pushing. Okay, just getting first warning for you. Mama then 3 times order call kara. Next I'm got the card for you. Mama order kalima kila tiyen. Then anivaran team make discipline kiya karna. Warning for you. Go back and play the rugby also. No.
Well, there you have it. A disciplinary warning from referee Jivaka Fonseca given to Shasinthan Avisha to take care of his players, or there will be a card coming and sin bin time. So the last warning given towards Kingswood College. They will be looking to maintain their discipline just with 5 meters. So maybe another penalty would result in a yellow card. So everything matters here. That's the first try, is it? But no. The hand going in the other way. That's going to be a penalty. The holding on from the Zahirians, and Kingswood, last grasp of defense, have turned the ball over. There was a breakthrough, but the jackal just in time there. Adhikari, that was making an all-important turnover, winning the ball back. And Shamit Safraz up to the 22. It's Kingswood going.
Good little piece of defensive work there from the Kingswoodians. Zahira has been lingering within that close to the try line for quite a while, and then finally the ball has been overturned, and now Kingswood once again has a line out to deal with. The line out so far hasn't been good, and the ball has been stolen by Zahira. Zahira, number 10, will try to push through. He is brought down. Zahira will continue to move. They'll try to work the line. Tries to cut inside, but still brought down. Kingswood still sloppy with their line outs, costing them the ball again. Zahira, on the other hand, have been quite good, at least better in collecting line outs comparatively to Kingswood this evening.
Yes, definitely, Yusuf. Zahira winning that Rexona line out from Kingswood. Kingswood not knowing what happened to their own line out. And Zain Hassan making some good meters. But a penalty coming in the way of Zahira. We have another vantage scrum with Abdim breaking in the back, hoping to get a ball from his number 8, but failing with some good tackling there. But Sahib Bishan takes the ball and carries forward. Abdim gives it out to Intri. Fatirana. Abdin to his fullback Imad. He is tackled well. Imad Inam. Chunchi gathering his forwards, using the tip pass game here, the Zahira forwards. But that's going to be a holding on, but there was an advantage coming in the way of Zahira. Knocking on the door. Zahira eager to get that score down and equalize it. Well, we saw yesterday Anand College having the repercussions of not choosing the 3-pointers when they had it. Although there was a big margin in that scoreline, 41 points to 19. Anand definitely had some moments where they could have chose the 3, close in the deficit when they were at about 24 points to 19 at about the 50th minute. But Zahira choosing to go for the full complement of 7 points. This time another Rexona line out at one of the same places they got before, but failed to execute. Maybe second time lucky. Rifnaz at the top of it. Ball is brought down again. Some good sacking from the Randall Hills boys there.
Zahira are still moving, and they're still very close to the try line, lingering on there. And there's Chunchi again passing it out wide. They're trying to work the line wide now. There's numbers opening wide, and that is the first try for Zahira College at this first encounter where Kingswood College will be facing Zahira the first week of the Dialog Schools Rugby League, and it is Saraf Ghani, the man to go down with the ball for Zahira.
Well, and that's the first Amaraban try for the Tankers there. Saraf Ghani crossing the line in the left hand touchdown. It's going to be an important conversion coming up. Wonderful stuff from Zahira. Not using, well, they tried to use their forwards but not having successful momentum there. But here Abdin giving out to Chunchi. Chunchi, a main man in the line here, taking a loop around, giving it to his fullback, and then he just had to give it out to Sarab Gami, who crossed over for his first try and the first Amana Bank try of this game. And the scores are tied here, 5 points to 5, with an important conversion to come up. And the time is over for that conversion. 60 seconds done there. Poor game management from the Zahira kicker there. Just not having a time, just not having the sense of time there. You were given 60 seconds after the try is scored to convert those 2 points. So Zahira failing. Will that come back to haunt them towards the end of the match? We never know, because there have been instances where 2 points have mattered a lot. And so that ball has gone out of bounds. Referee Jivaka will be asking, do you all want to re-kick or do you all want to take that free kick? Hakim Chunchi saying we will happily take that free kick from the middle. Thank you for those meters gained, meters given for us, will be the Zahirians saying to the Kingswood in the middle of that scrum. Ideal situation for some up and unders here in the bright sun here. It will be a tough time for Ranavira and Shamit Safraz and Dinuja Fernando at the back to get some high balls from Hakim Chunchi coming their way. And this time knocking the ball at the back of the scrum is Samat. Unfortunately, the scrum just moved a little bit in front and Muzil Samat just not having the grip there, a little bit of butterfingers and losing the ball and giving away important position they got for free. Kingswood will be having a big sigh of relief there, Yusuf.
Definitely, Bhishma. It was a very crucial vantage scrum missed out on Zahira there. And that is a water break. We'll have a few minutes of for a drinks break and then come back again with the resummation of the game.
Well, I would say that was a really important scrum for the Zahirians because they didn't have to do any work to gain that. It was a free throw given by the Kingswoodians. Coach Boteju will be saying to his number 8, what have you done? Just focus a little bit more. We have 50 minutes more in this game, 15 minutes more in this first half. Just so focus. Let that mistake go. Mistakes happen. We learn from them. Just do what you are supposed to do. 5 apiece here at Nittawela Rugby Stadium. And if you are just turning your screens or your phones on, we are here live from the Nittawela Rugby Stadium where Kingswood, the home favourites, are facing the Zahira Tankers coming all the way from Maradana, Colombo to foreign territory to kick their campaign off with a win. So as the Kingswood are looking to kick their campaign with a win. Himal Kahevage with a wayward pass there. Ranavira is there to collect it. Throws on to Goosey. Can he outrun Chunchi? No, Chunchi is up to the mark. Good defense there by Hakim Chunchi. Himal Kahevage at the back of it. Almost thought he went for that box kick there. Not clearing and playing with fire. And Safraz with a decent kick outside.
No.
Was that brought back in?
No.
For full out? No, he
inside.
says.
Calling outside. No.
Injury time here. So another opportunity for the Kingswoodian gone away wasted. Both teams having quite a bit of opportunities but just not failing to capitalize on them. Maybe the adrenaline rush just getting the better of them here. Crucial moments. A scrum in the middle of field of play is where you can gain some position with some up and under kicks. The typical trajectory game would be with the middle scrum, pass it out to your kickers and put some thumping up and unders to charge for your win threes and gain a knock on from the opposing team. Both teams probably were trying to do that but ultimately both failing. And right now Zahira in their opponent's 40 with 40 meters more to cross over for the 5 points.
Okay, thank you.
Zahira with another Rexona line out.
Time on.
Opting for a 4-man.
Rifnaz is a man who takes the ball and passes it out to Chunchi. Chunchi passes it wide. They were trying to work it wide, and that will be a knock on and in favor of Kingswood. It will be another vantage scrum, and this time Kingswood will have the upper hand. There you go, the replay, just slipping out of the hand of Saraf Ghani. Pardon, that was Zahim Zain there. Kingswood have got another opportunity, another scrum, quite a bit of scrums coming the way of both the teams. Very important that they capitalize, either one of the teams capitalize on one of them.
Well, that was a thundering tackle by Adhikari on Zahim. Typical flankers tackle, running away from the right flank there, and Kingswood making meters with some kicking going on. Ball given out to Zain Hassan, and charged down by the captain Shasintan Avisha, and good pressure applied, and the ball is loose, but that will be a 5-meter scrum coming towards Kingswood. So wonderful stuff from the Vanderbilt boys there. Applied tons of pressure. Here you go, the skipper Shatintan Avisha charging that kick. Ima Dinam was at the back of it, but he also did not have the right presence of mind to take control of that. And Kingswood with prime attacking position, knocking on the door. The try just around the corner.
Last time Kingswood was here, they made sure to go all the way, and this time will they make it again is the question. Kingswood number 8, no one there, and he'll just, at the very last moment slips out of his hand as he dives. Zahira get another lifeline.
Oh Marasingha, what have you done there? Easy as you like, he had it almost crossed over. He was basically crossed over that try line. What a wonderful wrap there from Lisat Pathvena of Zahira College, the wing 3, saving maybe 7 points. Wonderful stuff there. Maybe tackle of the week and more tackles of the seasons to come. And Mara Singh will be wondering what happened there, as he had that in his bag, but maybe just a little bit of overconfidence, celebrating too early in his mind, failing him there. This time Sachintan Avisha gets the ball. Hettiarachi on the charge. Himal Kehevage is at the back of every line out, and ruck, and a kick there, and Ibadina will call for mark as easy as he likes. And Mara Singha's blunder causing Kingswood to go back again, and Imad's kick is in touch. No, he's not. It's in field of play. Ranavira gets it. Ranavira is through. Ranavira has Adhikari on his left. Brought down well there by Imram again. And there is an advantage coming. And here goes Tushan Madugalla.
Still advantage.
Kingswood playing with an advantage here. Looking for the drop goal is Azmi. No, he goes for the cross kick. As players on the right. And the ball is taken, but he will be taken in the air. Concerning signs for Zahira here. Referee stops time. He was taken in the middle of the air, Yusuf. So concerning signs for Zahira here. Referee Jivaka consulting his AR. Tushan Madugala breaking through one, spotting that little bit of space but making important meters. After Ashik Kasmi thought he was going for the drop kick for a second, but good awareness. Shatintan Avisha in that corner. Skipper has been immense during this game with some forward carries and taking the risk to catch here. Hakim Chunchis backs will be in trouble here. That's the strike scorer.
Okay. Okay. You know the. Then I mitigate the red card to yellow card.
Set up.
Okay, that's a
Kandy
then I will yellow card.
will be having his time in the naughty chair, and that's the first yellow card of this game going in the way of Zahira. So Zahira will be playing
Captain number 30.
with 14 men for the next 10 minutes and will be leading up to half time with 14 men.
What do you want here or
Well, the important question is, can Kingswood capitalize on that one less number, or can the Zahira tankers show their capability in defense
Chuckle in there.
and hang on
In
to
there.
this score line until their yellow card player comes back? Hevage looking for that quick tap, gives it to Adhikari. He's been an important cog in the wheel here, and he scores. Second back try. Adhikari breaks the defense of the Zahirians and touches down for the score, and that will be reading 10 points to 5. Zahira on the back foot here. Shanidu Adhikari, a demanding run there. Zahira defense was just left stranded. The forwards not knowing what to do, and Adhikari just going down as easy as you like, breaking the fringes. Sanidhi Adhikari with the second Amana Bank try for Kingswood and the third try of the game, and Azmi with an important conversion up to come to take his team up to 12 points.
So far, none of the conversions from both the sides have been successful, and this goal conversion, can he make it go all the way? And this one neither. So far, no successful goal conversions in today's game. However, the home side are in the lead with 10 points to 5, and with only a few minutes, a bit less than 10 minutes left. And here you see the replay. Adhikari, how he goes through those fringes, breaks through the Zahira defense to go all the way. Just a few moments after Saraf Ghani was sent to the naughty chair, Zahira already showed their vulnerability in defense, and Adhikari, nice little piece of breakthrough the Zahira defenses. But Zahira will once again restart things with the kick. A high hanging one straight into the hands of the Kingswood player. Adhikari it is, takes it into contact from Zavak, passes it to the back, and that is number 15 Ranavir. He'll put it to the boot, and Zahira collects it cleanly. A nice bit of run from from Zain, and that is an infringement in favor of Kingswood. This is not good signs for Zahira. They are already trailing from 5 points, and another error at a crucial time of the game, just before a few minutes before half time, and Kingswood will accept it gleefully, saying thank you, and they'll really look to push the lead further and make sure that they go into half time at a position of command.
Kingswood with momentum here. Zahira losing the ball there inside ruck there, so not concerning, very concerning I would say for Zahira, because they have to score back again. Ranavira gets the ball, wayward pass, but it is full out, so it will be a line out for the Zahirians from the place of kick where Ranavira kicked it out. So momentum shifting to Zahira's way again. Well, I would say, Yusuf, that try I would say, Yusuf, that Sarab Ghami's yellow card was not considered in that try, because Sarab Ghami, a win 3, should be in the other corner, but the try just went in front of the forwards. Adhikari, too much power there, and a straight line out. Nifraz is at the back of it, but he knocks it on. Another blunder there from the Zahirians. Asmi will duly comply and kick it away. Good meters here for Kingswood. Imadinam is at the back of it, but that will be going to the in-goal line, and so a positional gain for the Kingswoodians again. Well, they will be collecting the ball again from that dropout in goal. So they will have another attacking opportunity here. Kingswood knocking at the Zahirians' door.
Behind the kicker, please.
I don't think Yusuf Zahirians felt this much pressure in the encounter versus DS as well. They were about 24 points to 5 or 7 as far as I remember in the first half of that game, pre-quarter final. But Kingswoodians applying pressure here. Ranavira gives it out to Satin Janavisha. Steps 1, breaks 1, breaks 2, but brought down in the end. Satin Janavisha. Madasinghe is there to gather his troops. Kingswood asking the question, can we score another one?
Number 4.
And ceiling, falling on the rock. All the Kingswood players, penalty given away, quickly taken by Abdin, given it to Imran Dinam. Does he have the gas? No, Adhikari comes from the left corner, but a high tackle given away from Imad Jan of Kingswood. Imad Jan just not having the right balance there. But on the field of play, not visible on your screens, the Kingswood skipper Sachin Janavisha suffering a bit of an injury scare. The Kingswood physio doing everything to get him back on the field of play. A very important player in this Kingswood outfit, skipper Sachin. So use of the position shifting
What's wrong with you?
back and forth from Zahira to Kingswood again, but none of the teams looking to back down, and we have another 3, maybe 2.5 minutes left in this first half on our clock. Can Zahira come back, equal the score, or go to the half time with a 2-point lead, or will Kingswood go with another 7-point lead, or with this 5-point lead? Well, we have 2 more minutes to watch. Some interesting signs here from both teams. I would say the Zahira backs and forwards both have done immense job, but the Kingswood backs have done maybe about 45%, and the rest done by the Kingswood forwards, because they have been immense.
Also, Bhishma, we just have to remind everyone that Zahira are still 1 man down, and Kingswood will look to exploit that. They've already exploited it once, and the way Zahira are being handing out freebies to Kingswood at the moment, anything can happen. And as we speak, Sachin Janavisha seems like he will make his way back. Just to clarify, Sachin Janavisha, he'll just make it in time to resume play.
Sachin Janavisha walking with a bit of a limp there. He'll have to manage that. Captain going out in the early stages is never a good sign for any team. Shai Bishan will be looking to get this line out on dot there.
Right, lineouts been very crucial this time, and Zahira have generally been good with lineouts, but the referee will stop things there.
And oh my God, again Zahira just being too panicked here. As you can see, unnecessary stuff there. Referee was a little bit in the middle of the way, but still he could have avoided that. There's too much of a hurry there. Abdin. And to make things worse, it was just right in front of the Zahira bench. You won't like that when you know your coach is behind you, in the back of your ear, saying what did you do there. As a backs coach, Radhika Tiarachi will definitely not like that, the head coach. So there will be another vantage from going Kingswood's way. Kingswood, I would say they have been very lucky, because Zahira's blunders, Yusuf, have been quite unnecessary, unforced, a lot unforced. They've dug their own grave, I would say. And on your screens, you can see Abdin using the tactic there of staying away from the scrum, but Kingswood giving the ball away to Zahira. Zahira winning that vantage scrum, and Sachin Janavisha not being able to run. You can see visibly trying to step one. He took Chunchi's kick very well there, but just playing there with an injury. And Asmi going for the cross kick, but a terrible kick there by Asmi, going total sideways, and the ball is knocked down by Kingswood. Asmi's kick leading to a series of mistakes from his own team. Ball will be brought front again. Zahira with another option, another opportunity to attack, and we are seconds away from the half-time whistle being blown, Yusuf, and we have some quite exciting action, both teams having plenty of mistakes, so at Lemons they will be looking to improve that. The coaches will have a tough talk. Radhika Chiarachi of Zahira College and Anand Kasturachi, known as Castro of Kingswood College, will be giving some good advice to both players, to both teams, if they want to take this win back home.
The boys coming in all the way from Colombo will be disappointed with how they've gone with handing out freebies to Kingswood. However, they're lucky that Kingswood is the lead is only 5 as of now. There is a bit of a replacement going on here. Substitution coming in for Kingswood with with the last dying moments before half time.
Crouch. Bye.
Looks like the captain who left the field. We will confirm it in a while. Zahira off to a flyer. Nice little show and go there by that big forward. Here goes the captain Chunchi. Gives it to the big man. He takes it into contact. Tries to go for a clearance kick.
Zahira playing with an advantage there. Considering signs for Kingswood. The Kingswood skipper Sakin Pranavisha going out of the field of play with an injury.
Number 8.
Physios will be looking to do their best to get him back on the field of play. And an offside penalty coming in the way of Zahira. Will they be hurt, Yusuf, for not taking the 3 points later on in the game? Or will they be proven with an award for going for the total complement of 7 points? And a good kick there by Hakim Chunchi, taking the Zahira forward pack up to the 5 meters. Shaib will be looking to execute this line out with Rif Naz at the top of it.
Well, business. It's not the first time that Zahira have opted to go with all 7 points instead of 3 points. It's just that they haven't made it click yet. And a well collected conversion. They'll try to form that rolling maul. Referee will stop them. No, the maul continues. The maul keeps on going, and there comes the second try for Zahira College as they capitalize things here at Nittawela, and it is Saib Ishan, the number 2 for Zahira College, who will go down with the ball for their second try, equalizing things here at Nittawela.
And that's Saib Ishan for you, ladies and gentlemen, crossing down from that rolling maul there. Just like we said, Kingswood will be disappointed with that because they had a 5-point slender lead, but they will be letting that go away. And going into half time, it will be either 12 points to 10 or 10 points to 12 or 10 points all here at Nittawela. Hakim Chunchi, he missed out on his first conversion with not enough time. He will have a second go at his conversion. Can he put Zahira on the lead? No, he cannot, and that will read half time here at Nittawela grounds. Zahira College and Kingswood College battling it out, and the scores here are all tied at 35 minutes, and we will be having a short lemons break. Here. Both coaches will have some strong words to say for both teams because there were plenty of mistakes, and as you can see, the confirmation of half time, Kingswood College 10 and Zahira College 10. All to play for in the second half. here at Nittawela. We'll be looking back into the highlights of the first half. We had Shafraz kicking things off here with going deep, where Kingswood and Zahira, I would say, both failed were their line outs. Here was the Amana Bank try that Zahira scored. The currently yellow carded player Sarab Ghani going in the corner, and here Mar Singh, he thought he had it in the bag. We all thought he had it in the bag, but Patharana's cover tackle just proving too strong, and then Adhikari went down for the second Amana Bank try for Kingswood and put the lead. And we will be heading for a short 11's break here at Nittawela, and with more action to come from the Dialog Cruise Rugby League 2026.
මාස 24ක් දක්වා ගෙවීමේ පහසුකම් සමගින් මාසික වාරකයේ රුපියල් 4999යි. අබාන්ස් ජාතියේ පරිගණක සැපයුම්කරු.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න. සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
For passion, a competitive spirit is for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right. Real energy.
Experience what it means to have true peace of mind with NDB credit cards. NDB credit cards, the advantage in your wallet.
ඒ තමයි කොට්මලේ ෆැක්ටරි කිරි බටර් චීස් යෝගට් අයිස්ක්‍රීම් එහෙම හදන විදිය.
අපේ රටේ කිරි වලින් හදන පෝෂණය පිරි අපේම කොත්මලේ අපේ රටේ පෝෂණය.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Saratona enjoy karanga party ekata go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
Let's KFC. Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
Experience what it means to have true peace of mind with NDB credit cards. NDB credit cards, the advantage in your wallet.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න. සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
ඒ තමයි කොට්මලේ ෆැක්ටරි කිරි බටර් චීස් යෝගට් අයිස්ක්‍රීම් එහෙම හදන විදිය.
අපේ රටේ කිරි වලින් හදන පෝෂණය පිරි අපේම කොත්මලේ අපේ රටේ පෝෂණය.
Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
ගෙවන් යන්න ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න ලොකු පොඩි හැම ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න හොඳම ෆෝන් එකක් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි. ඔයාම කැපිලා පෙන්න ඔෆිස් එකට ගෝ.
Pocket perfume. Youth ekata go ekak. Experience what it means to have true peace of mind with NDB credit cards. NDB credit cards, the advantage in your wallet.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් Swiss Tech නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. Swiss Tech ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
ඒ තමයි කොට්මලේ ෆැක්ටරි කිරි බටර් චීස් යෝගට් අයිස්ක්‍රීම් එහෙම හදන විදිය.
අපේ රටේ කිරිවලින් හදන පෝෂණය පිරි අපේම කොත්මලේ අපේ රටේ පෝෂණය.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් Swiss Tech නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. Swiss Tech ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
මාස 24ක් දක්වා ගෙවීමේ පහසුකම් සමගින් මාසික වාරකයේ රුපියල් 4999යි. අබාන්ස් ජාතියේ පරිගණක සැපයුම්කරු.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
For passion, a competitive spirit is for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right. Real energy.
Experience what it means to have true peace of mind with NDB credit cards. NDB credit cards, the advantage in your wallet.
Welcome back everyone, and we are live here from the second half for this Schools Rugby League 2026 encounter. Zahira College facing off Kingswood College, and coming to you live updates from Pallagale Stadium. Trinity College leading against Lummi 27 points to 12, and just seconds ago Lumini scoring an intercept try from a wayward pass and going down under the post. So both games at Kandy seems to be quite interesting. The newcomers Lumini proving their worth against the knockout championship champions. Kingswood versus Zahira here at Nittawela. All important second half. Down underway here. Hakim Chunchi getting ready to get proceedings underway. We have 35 minutes here, Yusuf. All to play for. Can Zahira take the win back to Maradana, or will the Kingswoodians take victory to Vandal Hills at their home turf, or can Zahira create a huge upset travelling all the way to foreign territory here in the hill capital?
Well, it took some time, but Zahira finally got there, capitalized things right at the brink of the end of first half. And now they will, both teams, I'm pretty sure, would have heard an earful from their coaches after that eventful first half. A lot of things happening from both the sides, and that is the captain Chunchi kicking a high hanging one, and Zahira immediately got the ball. They got momentum. They're into the Kingswood half, and Kingswood are living on a dangerous line here. There's a captain again, passing it out to Big Ahmad. Ahmad will take it into contact, into the fringes. Zahira in, and there's the captain again, passing it out. Zahira's trying to work the line. There's Ghani, number 8. No, pardon, Samat there. Good carry, and again into contact. Now they're trying to look to work with their forwards. In the corner now.
Kingswood still playing. Pardon me, Zahira still playing with one man less. Ghani still in the naughty chair. And when we were just talking about mistakes and unforced errors, Kingswood losing the ball again and giving away position towards Zahira. And Zahira touches down for the third one-man try, and is none other than the skipper Hakim Chunchi, going on his own in the left side corner. And Hakim Chunchi, a name to look out for in this Schools Rugby League 2026. He scored 2 tries in the pre-quarterfinals against DS Senanayaga College. And here as well, a similar try from the ruck, like he scored his second try that day. And on your screens, early substitutions for Zahira College. Basit coming in to the back line and looking to convert these 2 extra points. And that's an unsuccessful conversion. Just hits the left upright. So the score will read 15 points to 10, with Zahira taking the lead. Here was a missed pass to Imadinam. Ghani back on the field. Hakim Chunchi spotted that left space there. Nobody was there. Ranavira just not able to drag Chunchi down. And Zahira running away with the lead here, 15 points to 10.
Right after that start of the first half, that was Bhishma. What a comeback this has been from Zahira. They were clearly trailing by Kingswood, and then at the brink of half time, just before and after half time, Zahira managed to score to get the lead now, and this is just the start Zahira wanted. And it is very important that they carry on this positive momentum throughout the second half in order to take home the game to Maradana with them.
And Yusuf, the injured skipper of Kingswood, Shatinton Avisha, is back on the field, this time with a headband and a heavily strapped left hamstring. Good line out there. Adhikari with the ball. Offloads. Who's replacement? Tilakaratna. And a hold on. And Chunchi taken quickly. That will be not 10 meters. Nabdin boots it. Just didn't get the sweet spot. But the advantage will be coming back towards Zahira. Not 10 meters and Ranavira. The man there. Chunchi using those quick taps. They are hitting Kingswood when the least expected. Gaining penalty by penalty and gaining momentum going forward. Face by face are the Zahirians here. Not the bestest of kicks from Hakim Chunchi. Just did not get the right spot of the boot. But nevertheless, it's going to be an attacking line out for the Zahirians. With Shahib Hushan throwing in.
A Rexona line out again. This is going to be very crucial, this line out, especially Zahira with having the momentum at the very beginning of the second half. A very good one from Zahira, and that is Habib takes it to contact. Zahira still got the ball. Kingswood applying some good pressure there. Zahira is still moving.
Forward pass there. And call back. A little bit of a tussle going down at the pitch. But Zahira giving away a forward pass there. So the ball will be going in the way of Kingswood. Here's the replay. Abdin gives out. But that pass was forward there from the scrum half. Mistiming that pass. The player was just centimeters in front.
Who's acting? Acting vice captain. බෝල ඉල්ලන්න පුළුවන් විදිහක් තියෙනවා. හරි ඔය බෝල ඉල්ලන්න පුළුවන් විදිහක් තියෙනවා. ඔය ඇඟපත පාවිච්චි කරන්න අතපය පාවිච්චි කරන්න බෑ. ඔක දැක්කද? බෝල just warning. Okay.
Well, this is the second time a warning has been issued towards Kingswood to maintain their discipline. We saw that in the first minutes of play. Refugee Vika saying to Sachin Tanavisha, maintain your discipline or there will be a consequences you will have to face. Same warning again there this time. But nevertheless, the ball is with thread shirts here.
Crouch.
Here again. Looking for the put in. And at the back of the scrum is the substitute. Tilakaratna coming in now to the forward pack. He takes it. Tilakaratna from the base. Gates good meters here. Not easy to bring down. But at the end, Samat brings him down. And a loop around from Kingswood here. Playing with an advantage. Evage at the back of it. Radha Asmi acting as scrum half. Sachin Tanavisha with a cross kick. Goes backwards, but there was an advantage coming.
Kingswood trying to work their way
Number 18
back into this game face by face, but it's just that they're just causing too many doubts in the referees' minds. Just got their second warning in as well. That is some good territory claimed by Kingswood. And they're into their enemy half. Another good opportunity to convert a line out into a meaningful one. Kingswood really need to take this. They haven't been very good with their line out so far, but this one they need it, especially after Zahira has grabbed the lead back from Kingswood again. Now Kingswood need to come back. A 4-man line out it is. Nice clean collection from Kingswood, trying to work it from right to left. That man, number 19, decides to come back in. Number 9 gives it out to the Kingswood number 8 who's been brought down.
Azmi acting extra mark. Was that a forward pass? Yes, indeed, there was a forward pass there. And position shifting towards Zahira. Well, that was a really important chance there. Sachin Navisha giving that short pass. He told his fellow forward, go that straight line. But unluckily, just going forward. Easy spot for the referee there. Changes coming in for Zahira. Dilip Prabhat coming in
Number
as well.
16.
So 2 substitutions
Number 16.
in that forward pack
16. Dasa.
for Kingswood.
Come. Crouch. No. Out of them.
If you are just tuning in, we are 45 minutes down here at the Hill Capital Kandy, where Zahira College are facing Kingswood College here. Both teams, the opening game of the school's rugby league campaign for theirs. So both teams want to get that big win. Zahira College travelling about 120 kilometers all the way from Maradana, so they will be hoping to have a good, enjoyable bus ride back home.
Communicate.
Also, the Kingswood lads will be looking to kick off their campaign with a win and take that big win back to Randall Hills.
Crouch.
It is going to be very important, Bhishma, that both of these teams to win this game. Especially, they're both, as we mentioned at the very beginning of the game, they're both in very good form, and they will want to continue that positive momentum going into the tournament. This being the first week, and they have a long way to go in this 2026 edition of the Dialog Schools Rugby League. And that is Samad, who will take the ball, and an infringement in favour of Kingswood College. Just when Zahira had possession within the it's a bad place to give possession back to Kingswood. So within the Zahira 40 meters, and Zahira having the lead will not want that. Kingswood will really look to capitalize on this opportunity.
Shamit Safraz going for the touch. Well, if you've been tuning into this game for the whole 46 minutes complement, we've seen that the soul of this game has been the penalty shifting side to side. Because Kingswood also have got chances, and equally Zahira as well, but it was either a penalty in their way or it was either a knock-on. Just silly mistakes, silly blunders, silly handling mistakes, were not very much complex stuff there. It's easy stuff from both teams. So that will be the moral of the story. Mistakes causing either side to give position away, and ultimately one side will lose and one side will be thinking, why did we make these mistakes and why did we give this position away? So the presence of mind, the maturity will be coming into play in these sorts of matches. These are not higher scoring matches, Yusufs. These are low scoring, high intensity, all out matches. So it will be important to see the maturity. And while talking about maturity, Kingswood with the backfield there, Adhikari coming out from a turnaround and gathering the ball. Hettiarachi is at the ruck. Ball is gone front, but it will still be played on. Hettiarachi with the headgear on, making short meters step by step.
Kingswood are ever so close now, just to capitalize on Zahira's score. Forming, but Zahira so far good job with the defense, but Kingswood are still very close. Let's see for how long, and that is a penalty in favor of Kingswood. Seems like they will play advantage. Kingswood will keep on going. Referee trying to make out the position of the ball here. A very tight spot there, and there it comes, the tie for Kingswood, the much awaited one. was a pendulum of penalties going either ways, as you said, Bhishma. And finally, Kingswood have got one to stick, and that is the sixth Amana Bank try for the game, and the third one for Kingswood to equal things here. And so far, we haven't had any goal conversions coming. That is number 13 for Kingswood. The captain, skipper, injured but into the side, but already making an impact to go over the line. Also, Bhishma, so far there has been no conversions scored in this game, and if Kingswood make it, that will put them in a lead, a very crucial position. And not again. It's a plethora of failed conversions this game.
Today is the and that's the equalizer from Kingswood, and it's 15 all tied here at Nittawela grounds. And a poor kicking display from both these teams here. And after, pardon me, Ashik Azmi there, easy as you like conversion, just going astray there. And I'm pretty sure, Yusuf, both the teams will be wondering what happened to their kicking game today. Will those 2 points come back to haunt them? And on your screens is the replay of that try. The skipper, Shatinta Navisha, playing center but coming into the pick and go, sustaining an injury as well. So those are the guts you want to see from a leader, from a captain in rugby. And again a silly mistake, a silly tackle there by the Zahirians, giving away a free go, a free penalty for the Kingswoodians to get out of jail.
Okay, just play.
Kingswood have now got possession of the ball. Dangerous for Zahira. That is in fact put into touch. Some good territory gained. They're still in the Kingswood half, but still Kingswood will take it happily. A bit of an injury scare for Kingswood with the one man. Just having a look out by the physio. Seems like he is okay. Very important line out that Kingswood will want to take, because from this point onwards, with the equalizer, the game could go anywhere.
A straight as you like line out. Marasingh at the back of it. Adhikari. He has been immense. Adhikari. Chunchi coming in for the jackal, but just in time support arrives. Ranavira going sideways, looking for that 50-22. But Gami is there to collect. Steps in, breaks Ranavira. Almost breaks Sachinta Navisha, but there was a high tackle. A slight swinging arm, quick tap taken by Abdin. Abdin breaks one. Defenders are there. 5 okay. And here is Hassan Zain, just slowing things down in the far left side corner are the Zahirians to gather their troops. Abdin gives it out to his forwards.
Now, rock 4.
Quick ball from the ruck, gives it out to Chunchi. A good decoy play. Gives it out to Patirana. Patirana steps one. In there he goes. And that's going to be a hand coming out in the way of Zahira. Free go here. Abdi gives it out to Habib.
No, you're talking about all away.
Another advantage is it for unwanted hand there. But Samat is tackled well there by Adhikari. Putting a good show here. Chunchi gives it out to missed pass. Basit steps one. Steps inside. Gives it out to Ghani. But can he collect it? No. But there will be a penalty advantage coming in the way of Zahira. Will be free. At a count of penalty infringements totally of this game, Yusuf. Quite a high number will be predictable. Both the teams have given away penalties. Just a tad bit too much of penalties. Chunchi saying let's go for the line out and use that rolling ball. Zahira currently playing with the starting 15. Just one substitution. Basit Feroz coming back in. A regular start for Zahira, but coming off the bench as an impact player. Kingswood have made 2 substitutions. Dileep Prabhat and Kaluarachi and Tilagaratna Padamni coming into play.
Chunchi will try to get those get the territorial advantage in way of Zahira. That was a decent kick from Chunchi and a line out in favor of Zahira now. Zahira now into the opposition half. A good opportunity for them to capitalize, to get back the lead that they lost just a few minutes ago. 53 minutes on our clock and still around 15 minutes to go. So it's a lot to expect from both the sides. It's all a matter of whether the trophy, whether the win goes back to Colombo or we'll stay here at Randall's Hill in Kandy.
Well, it will be definitely a moralic trophy for both the teams because, as the saying goes, first match of the season sets the tone for the rest of your season. In this case, the first match of your league campaign will set the tone for the rest of your league campaign. So both the teams will be looking to get that big win. A draw won't suffice. Zahira looking to gain the lead again. The lead shifting sides back and forth. But at the end, in another 15 minutes, we'll be having one team with a lead there and taking the game home. Nifraz at the top of it. Is that illegal? But almost getting caught is Tushan Madugala, but the referee spots that. And just in time, Madugala rolls away. But there is a penalty advantage coming in for Zahira. For collapse in the mall. Number 1. Yes, that is Madugala being spotted by the referee. Dragging the ball down illegally. Kingswood players on the line. Captain Chunchi opting for the line out again. Searching for that 4th Amana Bank try are the Zahirians. Searching for that lead. Shahib Hishan. 2 throw in. Rifnaz has been quite useful today. Gets the ball. And Kingswood guilty of attacking the player while he was on the air. They attacked Rifnaz while he was still in the air during that line out. Basit to Chunchi. Chunchi to Imad, but he loses the ball. Kingswood line defense is up to the mark. But the forwards just giving an unwanted penalty there. Rushing in to the defense of the ball just before he was landed. Or will he drag down? Well, it was either one of those. Both signals coming from the referee.
Last warning, I'm going to card for next one. My number identify करना है, but इलाके के एक identify करना तो card देना. I remember.
Yes, he was being dragged down. Yusuf.
Tackle in there.
Unnecessary stuff there, Yusuf from Kingswood. Unwanted penalty.
There go another Rexona line out from Zahira. Another for they'll try the rolling maul again. This time it's upside down, but somehow collapsed.
Tremendous stuff from Kingswood here. Holding on to the nerves and winning the ball back again. These are the pressure situations we work for. So game management coming into play. Just knowing how to sack that ball and make that ball held up and win the ball again.
30 seconds. Oh no.
Kingswood will have opportunity to get out of jail. But the Zahira flanker in fact, and the number 9s will be looking to charge down that kick. Definitely they will want to get that lost momentum back again. All eyes on the kicker, but there is a penalty as Abdin was offside there. He was in the scrum, but then he moved after the ball was put in. I think that was the call from referee Jivika. Yes, he was indicating after the putting, he just moved his trajectory. So not using the rules there properly is Abdin and proven guilty of it. And Safraz having a go at a spiral and gaining some important meters. Like you said, Joseph, multiple times silly mistakes have been given out by both sides, and that's been the story today. That will be the changing point, the penalties and the knock-ons. Basically all the errors will be, in rugby what you say known is team that makes the less errors wins. So either of these teams will be making just one or two error lesser than the others, because in a whole both have done just too much. But Zahira now with some prime attacking opportunity. Chunchi gives it out. Basit steps it out one. Gives it to Mark, gives it out to Ogami. But can he go? Puts it back in. Is it forward?
It's a forward pass.
Yes, it is. It was forward by Gami.
Passable.
Sarab Gami there. Good stuff by Chunchi, giving a miss pass out to Basit Feroz here. Basit Feroz steps in and steps out. Wonderful stuff there. Good stuff by Imad Diman as well. Drawing Safraz and giving it out to Gami. But that last offload just going a tad bit forward. Just a little bit more back, and Chunchi would have touched down for his second try.
Just unfortunate, and these mistakes keep on happening. It's been a plethora of mistakes on both sides. But Zahira almost got that, but it's a matter of if Kingswood can get out of jail now. Still got the ball. Somehow manages to form the ruck. Try to break free and put it to boot. Somehow clear some ground so that they have something to work with. And there he goes. He puts it to boot. But unfortunately, it will go.
And a good kick there by Kingswood. Pressure situations there. There was a swarm of Zahira forwards rushing down to charge that kick, but he gave a good goosey to his right and got the kick just right, and almost up to the 50 meters. Kingswood come again. Well, that's some good position gain for Kingswood from the way they were defending. Zahira coming back all the way to their 50, maybe about the third time in a row. Coming back again from their try line to their halfway line.
Good work from that man in the deep, just when they needed to get out of jail. Puts in a kick that they really badly needed. It's Sahib Ishan who got the ball for Zahira. They opt for a 4-man line out. They'll collect it very close, and there goes Sahib Ishan. He's being brought down. That is number 9. Once again, taken down. He's the captain, Chunchi. Keep passing it out to his left, and there is Sahib Ishan again, brought down. Zahira still moving, trying to play it in phases, doing a good job so far with that. And that's the big man, been brought down again. The referee, I think, for holding on, will give the ball back to Kingswood.
And that's Tema Stilagaratna there, doing the job of the jackal and winning the ball. Good stuff from the loose forward, and Sarfraz will have a go at a spiral, but the ball is in. Unsuccessful kick there, given out to Chunchi, and that will be a knock on. Yes, it will, and the mistakes continue to galore. Zahira just not doing what the doctor ordered, and Dr. Radhika Tiarachi will be immensely disappointed with that. Ima Dinan, wayward pass there. Nothing Chunchi could have done. He tried his best, and giving away position. Well, the man who will be having the biggest sigh of relief will be Shamit Sarfraz Joseph, because this kick came in, but ultimately the luck gods were in his side today. He proved to be very lucky indeed, with a stump coming his way.
Referee doesn't seem to be very happy with that scrum. Probably have another go. Another go at the vantage scrum, and here's Havagay for Kingswood, who will be feeding in the ball. And there's that man again.
Havagay just loses his step, Yusuf, and that's going to be a knock on.
You drop the ball, you can't lose the control the ball. No.
Mistakes just keep on happening, doesn't it, Bhishma? To an extent that, as you said, this is going to be decided on who makes the least mistakes. And we have only around 6 minutes to go on according to our clock. And the scores are tied right now. I don't think anyone will want to go home with a tie. They will want to take home. Zahirians will want to take a win to Maradana, and Kingswood will want to take one to few miles away to Randall Hill.
Zahira on the counter here. Basit steps one, and here through. Basit puts on the goosey. No support in the inside, but the thundering tackle there. Good cover defense. Kingswood defense caught outside. Defense is in scrambles. Chunchi going for that cross kick. Goes in the hands of Shai Bishan. Steps one. Nifraz on the outside, loses his foot, is Nifraz, but still and corrects is Shai Bishan, and he touches down for the Avanabad throw. Shai Bishan, the front row, the hooker touches down for Zahira. That will be the fourth Avanabad try coming in the way of Zahira, and Chunchi says, I'll take the kick. I want this moment to add that 2 points with 5 minutes left in the game. Zahira has taken the lead here at Nittawela, and the Zahira crowd erupts, traveling visiting crowd finding their voice. Finally 65 minutes, I didn't even feel the time going by, Yusuf, and suddenly Zahira are on the front foot with a 5 point slender lead with 4 more minutes left to play.
And Bhishma, can they make the first conversion of this game? And also the most important one, this would be if they make it through, because there's only a very few minutes left in this game, and undoubtedly this will be the most important conversion if it goes. But unfortunately, seems like we will not see many conversions going through today, and Zahira finally takes back the much needed lead that they lost to Kingswood at the beginning of midway through the second half.
Well, the game is far from over. We have 4 minutes left, 3 minutes left, and our try is all Kingswood needs to tie it up, and with the conversion, we haven't seen any 2 pointers going over today, and here's the replay of that try. Nifraz just losing his foot, but Shai Vishan just had the presence of mind to go over from a pick and go there. Zahira getting the lead, and Imad with the clearance. but Kingswood just about 23 meters away from a try line. So Zahira will have to defend for their lives now. Well, if they just keep a try, and luckily the first conversion of the match, if it goes in the way of Kingswood, they can take this game home. Well, we have 2 more of interesting action here.
Crowds from both the sides getting vocal now. So if it matters now, this is the moment that matters. Any errors should be able to be minimized, because no side wants any errors now. Just want to make it through.
And that's another knock-on given away. Well, that was Kingswood's opportunity to give an attack, give Zahira a run for their money, but they've lost the ball. And that will be another vantage scrum for this game. Zahira with the opportunity to get out of jail.
Crouch. Bang.
Well, Yusuf, we have come to the hardest part of the day, deciding on a man of the match here, switch the player of the match. I think Adhikari for Kingswood has been immense. So has the captain. And while we are speaking about that, Zahira finds some space, but the ball is ripped away in a tackle. Wonderful stuff there by Kingswood, but booted away just as a reply. But the charge is coming. Chunchi is there to gather it, and he runs with the ball. A good exchange of play here. Well, Basit follows in fact. Basit finds Chunchi. Chunchi is brought down. Abdin gives it out quick to Gani. Gani steps on the afterburners, steps one, and that's going to be an obstruction call there. Kingswood take it quick. A referee calls it back to the correct mark. Here again, disappointed. Slight obstruction there with Gani and Imadiran. Safraz knows he doesn't have any time. Well, back to man of the match talks Yusuf. And that is a touch finder, and the Kingswood boys, Kingswood fans voice erupts. Well, that is also all 50-22 from Safraz. A wayward kick there, but luck favoring him today for the second time in a row, as the touch just bounces in and goes just a little bit before the 5 meter. And Kingswood, when we were just saying the pendulum swinging again, they have another chance to make it 20 points all and maybe 22 with the win. Well, again back to the topic of man of the match, and I think Hashim Chunchi has been immense, and also Abdin as well for Zahira. Well, we have another 1 minute of play to go, and we will see with Hevage winning the ball again.
And then we have Kingswood, they're right at the danger zone of Zahira. Can Kingswood through? The fans are vocal, everyone are backing them up. The home side will have that advantage, and this is the time they need it the most. They need all the support they could have, but Zahira doing a splendid job with the defense, not leaving any fringes, and no mistakes so far at the death. But all Kingswood need is a slight gap, a slight mistake to pounce on, and they could capitalize on it, equalize, or perhaps even take the game home.
Kingswood searching for a penalty here, attacking from the fringes. Zahirians have to be mindful of their foots. They don't want to go just even 1 centimeter forward of that offside line, because they will be not wanting to give a penalty away. Kingswood backline ready as well for a move. They need a try here. Ball is still available. Azmi acts as scrum halves, marshals his forwards, while Hevage is in the thick of the action. But a good counter ruck from Zahira coming. Will the ball be lost? And a penalty. A playing on the ground goes in the way of Zahira. That's time up on our clocks.
Touch the ball, number 3.
Well,
after the clock 4, you can't touch the ball.
Referee's clock is the time.
1 minute.
And there's 1 minute of play, says referee Fonseca.
No, play.
They have to take that touch. Chunche asking if he can take the tap and kick it out. There's 1 more minute of play. Can the gods favor Kingswood and let them win a line out here? Or will Zahira take it cleanly and finish the game and take the win back to Maradana?
Well, all Zahira will be hoping on just to hold on. They will not want to do anything fancy, while Kingswood are the ones desperate for a miracle to happen here. Zahira will take that line out.
Zahira gathering that line out, booting it away is Chunchi. Will that be the best of decisions? We'll have another few more minutes to see. Safraz twisting and turning, losing his foot there. Kings would have a mighty task here, a mighty hill to climb. Karuna Tilaka on the attack. Good counter ruck in there, but Asmi is there to collect. Madugalla.
The slightest infringement would have bring the game to an end. Kings would need to be very careful. The game lies on a needle, and just when we said
he was offside there, Yusuf. Good call by referee Jivaka, and quick tap taken by Asmi. Asmi has a space. Quick ball for Kingswood. Well, it's really tough to decide a suspect player of the match right now. We'll have to wait until the end because both the teams are playing just immense. All these 30 players on the pitch have shown immense talent, and that's the knock on there. Zahira was searching for and getting the game, and Zahira takes the win back to Maradana, coming all the way to foreign territory and winning it 20 points to 15. And I think, Yusuf, it's safe to say that our man of the match, Suster player of the match, will be going to the Zahira skipper, Hakim Chunchi. But we had some immense players from Zahira as well, Arbin, and also the try scorer, Gami, and all the other 13 players. But today, our player of the match will be Hakim Chunchi.
And just as I totally agree with that. Chunchi has been good throughout this game, playing from many positions, and given that edge Zahira needed to get over the line. But what a fight from Kingswood till the end, till the very last moment. They kept on fighting, and they kept on fighting for that last try, but unfortunately they just run out of time, and Zahira did just good enough, made less mistakes enough to take the win home to Maradana.
Well, we had no conversions today, so that's going to be interesting talk. In fact, well, Zahira taking the win from Kingswood, 20 points to 15, and we have 2 more matches coming on tomorrow as well. And here you have the final confirmation: Zahira College winning it 20 points to 15 against Kingswood College, and Zahira will be facing Science College next week, and St. Thomas will be Kingswood's opponent here at Bogambara. And here are the highlights from the second half. Kingswood, Sachin Tanavisha coming into the thick of the action and scoring. But here was the changing point of that match. Shai Bisham with that final try for the game. And Kingswood with an emphatic win, emphatic loss. Here you have it, a 1 try difference. There was no conversions. Well, not the best of days from the tee for both the kickers. But nevertheless, Zahira run away with that win and start off their school's campaign with the big W. While Kingswood will be having a lot to work on for next 2 weeks. And here you have it, upcoming fixtures. We have Isipatana College taking on St. Anthony's College down at Havelock Park. And the last match for the first week of the action from schools rugby, Royal College facing off the Giant Killers Science College at Royal Complex tomorrow. Both matches starting at 4:15, and all the action brought to your streams from wherever you are in the world by Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
කොට්මලේ ෆැක්ටරි කිරි බටර් චීස් යෝගට් අයිස්ක්‍රීම් එහෙම හදන විදිය.
අපේ රටේ කිරිවලින් හදන පෝෂණය පිරි අපේම කොත්මලේ අපේ රටේ පෝෂණය.
That was summer refresh when the train gotta go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
For passion, a competitive spirit is for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right. Real energy.
Let's KFC. Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මා ගාව නෑ මහත්තයා. ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Every modern professional needs Vantage. For those who demand the best. Vantage for the modern professional.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Move Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Saratona enjoy කරන්න party එකට go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Experience what it means to have true peace of mind with NDB credit cards. NDB credit cards, the advantage in your wallet.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Vantage for the modern professional.
Higher inverter air conditioner. Be chilled in any heat moment.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
ඒ තමයි කොට්මලේ ෆැක්ටරි කිරි බටර් චීස් යෝගට් අයිස්ක්‍රීම් එහෙම හදන විදිය.
අපේ රටේ කිරිවලින් හදන පෝෂණය පිරි අපේම කොත්මලේ අපේ රටේ පෝෂණය.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Experience what it means to have true peace of mind with NDB credit cards. NDB credit cards, the advantage in your wallet.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Black Night Go. Pocket perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Experience what it means to have true peace of mind with NDB credit cards. NDB credit cards, the advantage in your wallet.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
ඒ තමයි කොට්මලේ ෆැක්ටරි කිරි බටර් චීස් යෝගට් අයිස්ක්‍රීම් එහෙම හදන විදිය.
අපේ රටේ කිරිවලින් හදන පෝෂණය පිරි අපේම කොත්මලේ අපේ රටේ පෝෂණය.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Higher inverter refrigerators. What a spectacular catch.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් Swiss Tech නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. Swiss Tech ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Stand by for opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
3, 2, 1, roll.
ඉතින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංකික ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare සමග.
Welcome back to ThePapare.
Welcome to the live broadcast on ThePapare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
The Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.